The Pixel 8 Pro is one slick-looking phone with its glass and metal body, and it even comes with an IP68 rating for protection against dust and splashes. Handy for those little accidents. But the real star of the show here is the 6.7-inch OLED screen. Google calls it a Super Actua display, and it's as bright as a sunny day, going up to 2400 nits. This means you can comfortably read your screen outdoors, and the screen can switch up its refresh rate from a battery-saving 1 Hz to a smooth 120 Hz for slick scrolling and gaming. Now, let's talk about the camera. Google's Pixel phones have always had a knack for photography, and the Pixel 8 Pro keeps that tradition alive. It's got a trio of cameras on the back: a 50-megapixel main camera, a 48-megapixel telephoto with 5x optical zoom, and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide with autofocus. The colors are spot on, and the way it captures skin tones is seriously impressive. Night mode is a champ, delivering good shots with great colors and detail. Even the secondary cameras don't disappoint, and video recording has seen some welcome improvements. Under the hood, you'll find the Tensor G3 chip. It's like the engine of the phone, and it's not just about raw power. With 12 gigabytes of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage, you've got the muscle and space you need for multitasking and storing all your stuff. But what really sets it apart is its advanced AI capabilities, enhancing everything from photography to voice recognition and overall device optimization, making the Pixel 8 Pro an exceptional all-around performer. There's also a cool built-in temperature sensor. Open the thermometer app, point your phone at something, and it'll tell you the temperature. One of the most exciting things about the Pixel 8 Pro is that Google promises to keep it updated for 7 years. That's not just security updates, but full-blown system updates and those cool Pixel feature drops. The Pixel 8 Pro is backed by a beefy 5050 mAh battery. It'll keep your phone juiced up all day, even if you're a heavy user. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra got some amazing changes from last year's model. The phone has a titanium frame instead of armor aluminum, which feels nicer in your hand and won't get scratched as easily. It also has a cool texture that catches the light. The edges are less rounded, so you can hold the phone more securely. The screen is flatter and has less space at the bottom, which makes the huge display seem even more impressive. If you're looking for a phone with an awesome screen, you can't go wrong with the S24 Ultra. It has a huge 6.8-inch AMOLED screen that can change its refresh rate from 1 Hz to 120 Hz depending on what you're doing. That means it can save battery when you don't need it and give you a smooth experience when you do. The screen is super sharp and clear, and you can make it even sharper by changing the resolution in the settings. The S24 Ultra also has the brightest screen of any phone right now. It can go up to 2600 nits. That makes it easy to see even in bright sunlight. The S Pen is what makes the Galaxy Ultra phones special. It's tucked away in a little hole on the left side of the phone. You just push it in and it pops out a bit, then you can grab it with your fingers. The phone keeps the S Pen charged when it's inside, and it also reminds you when you take it out or forget it somewhere. The S Pen can be used for notes, drawings, or other stuff. There's a button on the side that does different things like taking photos or changing slides. The phone has some apps that work well with the S Pen like Smart Select, Samsung Notes, and Air Actions. But Samsung hasn't added anything new to the S Pen this year, which is kind of weird. The S24 Ultra is a beast of a phone, thanks to the special Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chip that Qualcomm made just for Samsung. It has more juice for the CPU, GPU, and NPU, which means it can handle anything you throw at it. Plus, it has a huge vapor chamber to keep it cool and fast. The S24 Ultra has 4 cameras on the back. The main one is 200 megapixel and takes super sharp photos. There's also a 12 megapixel ultra wide, a 10 megapixel 3x zoom, and a 50 megapixel 5x zoom. The cameras are great. They take beautiful photos in any light, with lots of detail and color. They look as good as the ones from Apple and Google. The selfie camera is 12 megapixel and also takes nice photos. The portrait mode looks more natural than before. The S24 Ultra can also do some cool tricks with AI. You can remove or resize things in your photos with the Gallery app. If you like taking photos at night, you'll love nightography. It's a cool feature on the S24 Ultra that uses AI to make your night shots look better. It gets rid of some of the noise and makes the details pop out more. The colors are still vibrant and realistic. You can also record videos in 8K at 30 FPS, which is super high quality. The videos look sharp and clear, with natural colors and good stabilization. The Galaxy S24 Ultra has a big battery that can last for a long time. It's a 5,000 milliampere battery that you can charge fast with a cable or slower without one. You can also share some juice with other devices that support wireless charging. We tested the battery by watching YouTube videos non-stop with the screen brightness all the way up. The S24 Ultra kept going for 14 hours and 10 minutes, which is pretty good for an Android phone and better than the S23 Ultra from last year. We also checked how fast the battery charges with a 45-watt charger. It took about an hour and 20 minutes to go from empty to full. If you want an awesome Android phone, you can't go wrong with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's got everything you need: a stunning screen, a speedy processor, a long-lasting battery, and amazing cameras. The Galaxy S24 Ultra is not cheap or small, but that's the price you pay for having the best of the best. Trust us, it's worth it.